Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Sherlock Holmes. So last episode we finished the train mission, the train case. That was a pretty fun, it was pretty fun. It went a different route than I thought it was going to go. I did initially think that it was going to be whatever his name was, Mr. Robinson or Robertson, whatever, it was something like that. So I did initially think it was going to be him. Turned out to not be him. It was the Mexicans, which was fairly surprising. But yeah, so we just talked to Lestrade, and there has been a murder, I believe, down at the bathhouse. So we're actually going to head over there now and just see what's going on. We're going to look around a little bit, check out the body, and I think that's it. Right now we're just gonna kind of look around and just see how they died, see if there's any clues on where the murder weapon is, and any clues on who did it. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. So far it's been really fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. This is a nice little change of scenery too. Just
beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room.
Yep.
It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
You got it, sir. Suspects?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
That water
Yes.
is loud as fuck.
The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the
You
head.
know what? It's 'cause I
Well,
fucked up
we
my-
shall see.
No, never mind. Sorry about that.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you.
Okay.
All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Interesting.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
He committed the murder. Solved it already. Alright, thank you, Inspector Lestrade. Let's talk to this Mr. Phillips character.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Sorry about that, I was getting a drink. So he has some light wrinkles. A scratch, fastidious. Whatever that is. Scissor cut, grooms himself, lives alone. Okay. Shiny buttons. Manchester City. And telegram sent today.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Okay.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Beautiful. Where, right over here? No, that's the exit. Maybe in here? I have no idea. Yep. Alright. So this is the steam room.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Okay.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Champagne bottle.
Champagne for a special occasion. Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Okay.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Simple deductions. But any little thing does in fact help, so just keep heading deeper and look at the murder. Why are they still in here? Oh fuck. That is
Good
not
Lord,
what I expected.
Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Wild.
Like the one you almost had an hour
Very
ago.
fucked up.
Let us forget about that.
Yeah, let us forget about that. Alright, let's examine this body. So, hey, he's missing a fucking eye.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Well, that's good, huh? At least it was instant.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Okay. And then wrist.
Well, death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes,
I bet you the
it's
weapon
fairly
is a
reckless
forgery.
to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Indeed I do. Sorry. I'm tired.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Yeah, but what is that in the fucking blood?
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Alright. That's all we can see there. Oh, what was that? Steam switch. Huh.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
I don't know why I would need to do this for any reason. Yeah, I have no idea why it had me do this. That was atrocious. Cannot see a goddamn thing. There's glasses in the brazier?
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Why did we put them back?
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
Okay. So you have to find an item. Okay.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. So what if I turn on the steam and then try to reach into that? Does that affect the brazier at all?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Okay, it does not affect anything. I don't know what the point of being able to turn the steam on is. But, okay. So I need an item.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. So... I mean, the missing weapon could very well be that melted metal. But to get it, we would need a item, which we do not have. I don't know how to get said item. Where does this go to? What the fuck? What in the
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Interesting.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
I mean, I would still ask for them. Oh, what if it was an ice pick then? That he was killed with. Who do we ask to remove them?
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Okay, this is a very good place to look then. For any kind of clues.
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Okay. Oh, that's it for that whole shelf.
Archaeological findings, old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Newspapers. Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Stand Lane Baths next month, 1893. It was a remarkable year from our work in Egypt. Now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. Sorry. To shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favorably. If we treat them well enough, I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event to run the event. Alright. Besides its archaeological interest, appears to be part of a larger uprising. I don't remember exactly what. Okay.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
We just put that shit in our pocket. Okay.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Okay. And last table.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
Okay.
I will need these tongs.
Yes, we will. That's how we'll get that metal out. And then we can take it and analyze it. Glad we came in here. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to go in here. And we're going to grab this metal out.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Yes, we should. Alright, let's go talk to him, and then we will head back to our house to analyze all of our stuff.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
We won't be that rude. And then
There is a
who bought the
bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Yes, I do, dumbass. Okay, so let's see. So now we can go analyze shit, search our archives, all that stuff. Which we do back on Baker Street, so let's head back. We'll analyze everything and then we'll go through the archives to find that document. Because there's like 30 things to analyze. So we'll do that. I'm really liking this game. A lot more than I thought I would.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Analyze the dirt. What the fuck am I looking for?
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Arizona's full of fool's gold.
White clay particles.
I live in Arizona. That's why I said that.
Selenite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay.
Interesting.
Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
How the fuck do you figure that out? Oh, so it's literally
The
just
sample
that.
of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Sorry if there's background noise. This mic picks
Let
up
us
everything.
analyze
I
this
don't know
blood
why.
sample.
It's so annoying. Alright, so we gotta... I would say that's the clearest it's gonna be.
This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
Okay. So, pet.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
Which makes sense because of the steam room. Now we must analyze the metal.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Okay. So we're going to take the pipette. We're going to get some acid. We're going to dip it. One on there. Which turned it red. One on the silver coin. Which also turned it
The
red.
reaction is the same
Silver.
red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver quality.
Okay. Question is, why was it in there? Now the archives. 1893 is a remarkable year for my work in Egypt. So we look for that. 1893, I believe it was. And also, yeah, 1893. Let's go back to the newspaper, see if it's in there. It could be.
That
East
is not
Africa.
the one I need.
No? Okay. Oh, mummy.
Here it is.
Okay, so a mummy was found.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Okay. So now find the missing weapon that search the crime scene in the area for Shanley death. I guess we go back. I missed something. I just don't know what. Okay. We need to find the murder weapon. I don't know. I thought I found everything in there, but I guess not. Is there anything in this fountain, possibly? I think there's something in the steam room when I turn the steam on that I have to find.
Frigidarium. The steam room.
Alright. I'm not missing anything with the wine, right? Or with the champagne? No? Okay. I can't actually examine the clothing, so...
I can't understand.
Oh, I can talk to one of them now? Oh.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Well, that would've...
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
Okay. So that's something I completely overlooked. I'm curious on... I still don't know why I can turn on the steam. So there has to be something to do with this.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Interesting. But there, I mean, there's nothing new for me to find. So, I have no idea right now. Does this show me everything that's interactive? No. Glasses are looked at, the braziers looked at.
I don't want...
Can't talk to any of them. Might have to get someone to move that rubble, possibly. No. Okay.
Mr.
I just had
Holmes,
to find that
I should
towel.
like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None,
Objections.
Lestrade.
I can't see anything. Let's go interrogate the suspects at Scotland Yard. Yeah. Don't really know what else to do. We looked around everywhere there except for where the rocks crumbled. So it might be worth having them remove the rocks? I don't know. Let's see, let's look at their belongings.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Fancy.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Let's look at the next one. Oh, we got a bloody
When
towel.
Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Which is interesting, I guess. Drug file.
A phial
drugs.
with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
He could have been hallucinating when he killed him. Very interesting. From Pitkin. Dear sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have the remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself in a workplace.
An ordinary pencil.
Okay. Again, nothing too crazy with that one.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
It looks like it was
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Okay.
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Who knows? It's a silver coin. Possibly silver.
An old and rather dirty coin.
Okay.
A hand-drawn map.
And a notebook.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Okay. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
We'll inspect the body before we talk to everybody. So let's go to the corner, which I assume is this way? No? Morgue. Never been down here before. It's very cool. Alright, let's look at this dead body.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Some light bruising caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
It's pretty fucking gross. Alright, so we can make a deduction. Strange wound. The presence of water is due to humid atmosphere caused by the steam. The presence of water in the blood is not explained clearly unless it be somehow linked. Steam moisture makes the most sense, I would say. Believe that that is the only deduction we can make at the moment. Surroundings arrival saved the archaeological research of the baths. Nothing. Alright. We'll leave it at that for now. Let's go talk to the witnesses. And because now we have a little bit of more information. That's why I wanted to do the autopsy first, was to... Is anyone in there yet? No? Alright, let's start with...
Please
Mr.
escort
Guerrero.
this suspect for interrogation.
I believe this
A
was
good
the
day
guy
to
who
you.
wiped the
My
blood
name
on
is
his
Sherlock
towel.
Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
I don't think he's the killer. Just the way, just based off him. Eye bags, okay, he's very tired, badly shaven, he's stressed out possibly, or just doesn't care about his hygiene whatsoever. Perspiration, I don't know what that means. I probably know what that means. Dirty clothes, again, does not care about hygiene. Protective amulet, Hamzahan, superstitions. So I believe in superstitions.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
Okay.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
So I don't believe it was Garrow. So the broken glasses, they're his. I know that much. I don't... Oh, inside the brazier. They weren't inside it, but whatever. An item of silver's palace has been recently melted in the brazier. That's all we really know at the moment.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
On to the next one. So I don't
Good
think it's
day
the
to you,
first
sir.
guy, just purely
My name
based
is
off of
Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police
This
with
guy
their
looks like a
investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Just the way he looks. I don't like this guy. Attentive, okay. Nothing there. Rusty bracer, shabby workwear, not wealthy. Am I fucking stupid or something? What am I missing? Fresh dirt stain, recent earthwork. Callus. Okay.
What is your
profession,
occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive, too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
I feel like he's lying about the silver,
Please
could
escort
be
this
completely
suspect
wrong about that.
for interrogation.
but I don't know. something
Good day
about
to
the way
you,
he
Sir
said it.
Gregory. My name is Sherlock
This guy's
Holmes.
a dick.
I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
See, this motherfucker needs to get punched in the fucking throat. Tell you what. His big ass ears aren't a fucking, and his big ass nose aren't a fucking clue. It's interesting. He's disdain. He's a dumb bitch is what he is. Boom, signet ring. Aristocratic roots. Gold chain. Cashmere coat, man of wealth. Look at his fucking eyes. Arrogant look. Yeah, because he is. He's an arrogant dick. Let's see it.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Alright, so I'm on the fence about shit. Sir Rodney was lying to everyone about his work. He was working alone and secretly. Stolen notes. Mortal secret. Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be a motive for the crime? That's going to lead to the last expedition. Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. It's definitely something. I'm starting to think that it's Garrow now. I'm sorry, I know that's not how you're supposed to play, but... So Blinkhorn's humiliation. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together. I would say that. It doesn't seem like... It doesn't make the most sense for him to kill him. Because... I mean... Yeah, it doesn't make the most sense for him to kill him because he was the only thing keeping his work alive. Let's see. So we just got to search the map, a hand-drawn map found amongst... So... I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to search the map. Oh, you know, I have to go back to Baker Street. I have to go back to Baker Street and use the actual map. But I don't know, talking to them didn't help too much in this case. None of them really gave us answers to anything that we needed.
Now we have two maps.
Jesus Christ,
We must combine them properly.
Okay. Alright, well, this shouldn't be too hard because the map can't be rotated. So it has to line up just right.
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Alright, well, we're going to save that for next episode, actually, though. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. So far, I am liking this case. We have met everyone in the case, so it definitely is one of these 4 people. But, yeah, I'm genuinely enjoying the case so far. I would still say the last one was really cool. I still like that one more. But I am excited to see where this one goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.